In New York, there's an eerie hotel with a room 1408 that never opens. Since the hotel's opening in 1912, a total of 56 people have died in this room. Guests who stay in it always end up dying in unimaginable ways. No one is quite sure what exactly has happened in the room, but to prevent more tragedies, the hotel has closed it off. However, there happens to be a writer who specializes in ghost stories. He has visited haunted houses all over the country without ever seeing a single ghost. He doesn't believe that ghosts exist at all. Upon hearing about this room, he immediately comes to the hotel, demanding to stay in it. The hotel receptionist doesn't agree, but quietly calls for the hotel manager. The manager smiles and offers to upgrade him to the presidential suite. The writer insists on staying in room 1408. The manager has no choice but to invite him to the office for a chat. There, the manager drops the smile and solemnly requests that he never stay in this room. The writer won't compromise, so the manager takes out a thick notebook. The writer opens it and sees the first victim on the first page, who died in the first week of the hotel's opening in 1912 by turning himself into a bathtub. The writer continues flipping through the pages, each one depicting a different gruesome scene. The manager states that no one has been able to survive in there for even an hour. The writer becomes even more intrigued and declares that he must stay in 1408. If they continue to stop him, he will file a complaint against the hotel. The hotel manager has no choice but to agree. He even kindly escorts the writer up. The writer asks if the room is very dirty. The manager replies that they do a simple cleaning once a month, generally with 3 people who can't stay for more than 10 minutes, and they must keep the door open. However, a few years ago, a female employee still locked herself in the bathroom. By the time people rescued her, her eyes had disappeared. On the 14th floor, the manager warns the writer one last time not to go in. The writer still doesn't heed the advice, so he can only proceed to room 1408 on his own. He starts walking towards room 1408, opening the notebook as he walks, looking at the past photos, each one more terrifying and bloody than the last. He becomes engrossed in the photos. Suddenly, he realizes that he has actually returned to the elevator entrance. Could it be that some force is pushing him away from this room?